Hey Aries, it's Goddess Puff, and this is your next 48 hours for June 19th to the 20th of 2023. All right, let's get started with an oracle card message for Aries. What's going on with Aries in the next 48 hours? I have headphones on so that you guys can hear me more clearly. Like the mic is like right next to my mouth. So hopefully it's coming through clearly. All right, we have voices, 42, encouragement, inner knowing. All right, witch, 43, wisdom, alchemy. All Hallows Eve 1, emotion, summoning. And overall energy is reflection, 32, truth, fear. All right. So let's see. I feel like you're doing a lot of self-reflecting, and then you're taking those emotions and you're like alchemizing them, like processing them, putting them into like something to be released. So like this could be writing, meditating, exercising, however you, or just emotion work. You could just be simply sitting there and processing your emotions. But it's like, yeah, you're encouraging this, or you're in an environment that's encouraging this. It's like inner knowing, this wisdom. And you're like pulling your emotions forward. I don't know if you're doing mirror work with reflections, but yeah, it's like you're basically seeing the truth about yourself and the truth about your fears. You're bringing them to the surface and realizing, you know, the lies that you were believing or telling about yourself. Or that, you know, we get those lies from upbringing, our parents, or, you know. But yeah, feel like you're facing your fears, removing false beliefs, seeing the truth about yourself and who you are. You're maturing, you're growing emotionally. You're doing some shadow work, basically. All right, let's get into the tarot for Aries. Yeah, destroying the false beliefs that were placed on you in childhood about yourself or who you are or who you should be or whatever. The Hangman's Scorpio, seeing both sides of the situation, gaining enlightenment, sitting in that energy and really observing. Eight of Swords, breaking a negative cycle. Maybe that it was out of fear, because we do have truth and fear here, facing your fears and realizing the truth about them. Maybe you're afraid of your emotions or afraid of looking within yourself. The Eight of Swords is like analysis paralysis. Yeah, Nine of Swords, anxiety, worry, possibly depression or sleepless nights for some, not all. Doesn't have to be all those things. Four of Swords, resting and recovery. I feel like you've blocked out these feelings. Maybe you overwork yourself, or you have a lot of responsibility, so you ignore. These are a lot of swords. So this is very mental. I feel like some of you maybe have a hard time expressing. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, whether you are doing it consciously or not, these fears and false belief systems are being brought to the surface to be dealt with. And it's through anxiety and fear. So if you've been having sleepless nights, or you've been having nightmares or anxiety more than normal lately, it's because your emotions are like, hold up, bring your ass back here. We need to look at this. We need to address this. Overall energy is the devil, yeah. Fear, addiction, enslavement, like that's the devil energy. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. I have it highly aspected, Scorpio, Pisces, and air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The answer, you could be having dreams, nightmares because of this. I'm gonna write this down before I clarify. You need to have a dream journal, or at least try to, you don't have to remember the entirety of the dream, but your emotions have a way of having a significant dream rememberable to you. So they'll do something like over the top in your dream just so you'll remember it. or it'll be someone in the dream that'll make you remember it. And write that down and, you know, look up interpretations and see what your body, mind, whatever is trying to tell you. Yeah, I feel like someone here is having nightmares or weird dreams or vivid dreams. Or you don't want to sleep, or you can't sleep. Or when you do sleep, when you do get the chance to sleep, it's like weird dreams. Some of you could be overworking as well. Let's clarify. For Aries. I don't know why I wanted to say Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know if you're into horror movies, or that just made me think of that because you're having dreams or nightmares and you're trying to stay awake because you don't want to have those dreams. It's like your emotions, you're trying to stay away from them or detach from them because you're afraid that if you fall into them, you can't get out. Yeah, so it's kind of reminding me of Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't really want to make that your title, but I might. Comment down below if that's your favorite movie. I feel like this is someone's favorite movie here, or you just like the movie, or you're a horror fan, because I am. Knight of Pentacles. So this is work. For a lot of you, use work. But it's time for you to work through these issues. I feel like you use work to not deal with this situation, but it's actually stagnating you. 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's going to come in. It's coming in whether you want it to or not. These emotions, these thoughts, these things that you've been avoiding are coming to the surface. I feel like a lot of you are sacrificing, though. You are sacrificing, taking the time to do the work. A lot is coming in, like a lot. I feel like different perspectives are coming in. For those of you who aren't or who've been avoiding it, it's manifesting through your dreams and stuff. It's like you're going to have to deal with this one way or another, basically. It's not escapable. Clarifying the 8 of Swords to the 4 of Cups. Yeah. This could be like not seeing something or refusing to see something, or the opportunities in front of you. The High Priestess, Pisces. Yeah, so you are taking a deep dive into this. Put yourself where you go. Some people are avoiding it. I feel like the majority of you are acknowledging it. If you're watching this reading, you're obviously acknowledging it. But I feel like there's a small percentage who have been avoiding it, and it's like, no, you're not. The universe is like, no, you're not. They got you by the head. They got you by the collar. They're like, no, ma'am. No, sir. King of Wands, clarifying the 9 of Swords. Yes, this is definitely you going through the 2 of Wands, but you are moving through it. You are moving forward. But there's no way, it's no over, it's through. You're going through it, and you're going to get through it. 2 of Wands. The opportunity has always been there. You've been like, what opportunity? What choice? What are you talking about? It's to get through your emotions, to face your fears, to deal with it instead of avoiding it. So you've been expecting a physical choice to present itself. And it's like, no, this is you addressing your emotions, your thoughts, your fears, your feelings. That's this choice. I feel like you've been avoiding it because you were looking for a physical option or offer being. And some of you do have a physical offer, but that's not relevant to the emotional shadow work that you are trying to do here. You have 6 of Cups, the past, with the 4 of Swords. You've been blocking it out or avoiding it. The Fool. But you have to look at it, address it, meditate on it, go through it, deal with it in order to get past it. The Fool, to be free of it, you must go through it and deal with it. Overall energy is Judgment, and then the Awakening happens. Second chance. This could be inner child work. You could have children yourself with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Capricorn. It doesn't matter what sign it is, though. High Priestess, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like with the 4 Cups, it was something you were avoiding or trying not to make a choice on. Or maybe you weren't seeing it for some of you. But your higher self with the High Priestess knows why and is seeing it. Eight of Swords, analysis paralysis. Refusing to make a choice, refusing to see something intuitively. You knew though. But I see with the Two of Wands clarifying the Nine of Swords, you are moving forward from this Nine of Swords. Getting more sleep, first of all. Getting some more sleep. You have, and I know it sounds counterintuitive, but you're having nightmares because you're not getting enough sleep and you're stressed. And you may need to meditate more. Four of Swords, meditating on your childhood. I don't know if that's like a thing. I mean, you could, yeah, meditation. Yeah, with the Four of Swords and the Six of Cups, it's like you're blocking out the past. You may be dreaming about your childhood or the past, but it could show up in a very distorted way. Or you could be dreaming of your childhood home, or people, places, things, events from the past. I feel like meditation, rest, recovery, and healing is what's needed for you to have this full energy. You are getting to this full energy. You are having this awakening. You are having, I feel like you are realizing, oh, I'm just confirming everything you already know in this reading. Because with the Judgment card, that's a reawakening. Giving yourself a second chance to be free again, to be a kid again, like going back and healing those wounds and traumas and things that you ignored, and giving your inner child a chance to heal and a second chance to be free again. So I'm getting like an awakening energy, even though you already had your spiritual awakening. Clearly you've had some type of spiritual awakening if you're watching this reading, but like a reawakening. Yeah. Seeing the truth, facing your fears, emotion, and summoning. I feel like you are encouraging your inner child. You are encouraging yourself to summon up those emotions, to face those fears, and to gain this inner knowing and truth and perspective about your fears and false beliefs that were placed on you as a child. You're seeing your truth, your real, authentic truth. And I feel like you were overworking or not sleeping or avoiding these things. And now it's time to face those things. And that is what you're doing through meditation and dream journaling and things like that, reflecting on your past. I see someone looking through a photo album, talking to yourself, or recapturing those moments from childhood. And doing things you used to like as a child. I see someone on a swing. All right, well, let me pull your last few cards. I mean, we still do things that we used to like in childhood. Some of us still eat the same comfort foods and, watch the same shows from time to time. So it's not like, it's nothing wrong with that. Some of us, I know some people who still have the same haircut or hairstyle from when they were a kid. There's nothing wrong with that. White dress, appearances, society, gender could play a role. Like maybe you feel like you have to appear a certain way as an adult and who you are and things of that nature. And so when these emotions and things come up, maybe you're in a high position or you have a lot of responsibility either way. And it's like, I can't deal with this right now type of energy. Knife, intention, conflict, resolution within yourself. Ghost, yeah. And then memories would haunt you, unfinished business, Six of Cups. Overall energy is creature's paw. The other, friendship, forgiveness. This could be forgiving yourself or another person. Take it as it resonates. But I don't feel like it necessarily involves another person physically. Like, you don't have to speak to that person, basically, to forgive them. For some of you, you are. For others of you, either way, it's not necessary for you to have to speak to that person in order for you to forgive them or to give yourself forgiveness. It doesn't have to involve someone else. I feel like you are wrestling with or resolving conflict within yourself, forgiving yourself and others, and dealing with these things, these issues. And it could be in regards to your appearance and society and gender roles and things like that. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I send you peace, blessings, and love. Namaste.